In Your Voice, Your Vote, we are 40 days away from the election, and tonight we're covering the issue of the southern border and immigration and how it affects Oregon. Now, the candidates for Oregon's 4th congressional district have both called for immigration reform. We have team coverage tonight on the topic with both Julio Mora Rodriguez and Jennifer Singh live in the studio. And Jennifer has the latest on Congresswoman Val Hoyle. But first we go to Julio with her opponent, Monique DeSpain's views. And Julio, it's no secret, immigration is a hot button issue.
Matt, immigration has always been a popular topic on campaign trails, but it's definitely heated up in recent years and led to a polarization of views. GOP congressional candidate Monique DeSpain made it very clear to me she wants a strong border policy. She also says it's terrible this has become a polarized issue. According to DeSpain, she thinks national security should be above politics. She says the country has needed compassionate immigration reform for decades and added that her own mother was an immigrant from Germany. DeSpain also says she has spoken with individuals who are immigrants and says they, like her, are strong advocates for immigration reform.
I have people in my family who are affected by this, but the people who are doing it lawfully in the system that's already not functioning very well, that system, the immigration system we have now, is being undermined by the lack of security at our border. So we need to address both things.
DeSpain also spoke about the deadly drug fentanyl being brought across the border and eventually up to Oregon by way of Interstate 5. She says officials told her 51% of all drugs coming into the country are going through the southern border in Arizona. Coming up in the 6 o'clock newscast, I'll go over how exactly Monique DeSpain plans to tackle immigration and border issues if she defeats Val Hoyle this November. Reporting live in studio, Julio Mora Rodriguez, KEZI 9 News.
All right, Julio, thank you. Our team coverage continues now with Jennifer Singh, and she has incumbent Congresswoman Val Hoyle's take on immigration reform. Jen?
Yeah, Matt, where Monique DeSpain and Val Hoyle stand on common ground is their opinion that a stronger border policy is needed and just how much resources are strained at the border. But what Democrat Hoyle says she wants to make clear is how a strong border policy doesn't mean you must take an anti-immigration stance in the U.S. Like Julio said, the topic of immigration has become a source of debate along the campaign trail for many reasons. But Hoyle says it's also led to an extreme divide among Americans. As a second-generation American herself and someone who is married to an immigrant, Hoyle says immigration is the foundation of who we are as Americans. But that message is getting lost in translation. Many people who identify as immigrants or have immigrant family members facing widespread discrimination.
My constituents are, again, they contribute to our economy. They are very proud to be new American citizens who came to this country for opportunity the same way that my family did 2 generations ago. And they're concerned because they are being targeted.
While focusing on changing the perception of immigration in the U.S., Val Hoyle says she's also focused on working to bring more funding to the border and update technology to make sure we are really aware and knowledgeable about who and what are coming into the states. And coming up on KEZI 9 News at 6, I'll have more on how exactly Val Hoyle plans on working to solve the border crisis if reelected. Live in the studio, Jennifer Singh, KEZI 9 News.